And welcome back to Pure Nebraska. Wednesdays here on the program, we'd like to welcome people, volunteers from the farm women's group Common Ground to the studio.
CommonGround is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So joining us now is Ashley Babl from Albi. And Ashley, thanks for being here today.
Yes, thanks for having me.
So whether it be at the grocery store or maybe the farmer's market with farmer's market season here, what do people need to know when we're looking for produce?
So there are a couple things to keep in mind when you're out shopping for fresh produce, such as fruits and vegetables, because those are key components in creating a healthy, well-rounded diet. So one thing to keep in mind is to buy right. And what that means is you can help keep produce safe by making wise buying decisions, by choosing produce that is not damaged or bruised. When buying pre-cut or bagged packaged produce, such as a half watermelon, things like that, it's always best to find those items that are refrigerated or surrounded by ice to keep it safe. Another item to keep in mind is to store it properly. Proper storage of the food allows it to be to prolong its shelf life. And keeping perishable fruits and vegetables such as strawberries or lettuce at temperatures around 40 degrees or below is always a good idea. And if you're not sure if something needs to be refrigerated, it's always good to ask the grocer. They have a lot of good tips. Safely preparing the food that you're going to be eating is always a good idea. Keep your fruits and vegetables away from any raw meats to avoid any contamination of that sort. And it's always a good idea to maybe even have 2 cutting boards in your kitchen, one designated for meats, one for fresh produce, just to eliminate any possibility of contamination. And it's always a good idea to wipe down your kitchen counters with soap and hot water.
Is it also important to wash the vegetables? Are the pre-bag ones, like the pre-bag shredded lettuce, does that still need to be washed, or is that in good shape? I always get confused on that.
It should say on the packaging that it is ready to eat, and if so, you are able to go ahead and eat it. But if there is any question, feel free to wash it again.
I always thought that when I was looking for produce and choosing not to buy something that was bruised or damaged or something like that, that it was for aesthetic reasons, but really it's for a much bigger reason. It's important that we're choosing produce that, like you said, is buying right.
Right, exactly. That just reduces any chance of any issues down the road. So,
Brad brought up washing. Is washing with water enough, or do we need to be adding, so you see those products out there, you know, those different produce washing products. Do we need to be buying those and using those as well?
No, not necessarily. Running them under cool water for a period of time is enough to take care of that. Even on like apples or anything that you might take the peel off of, it's always a good idea to wash those as well, just to be on the safe side.
Oh wow, alrighty. Thanks so much, Ashley.
Yes.
Good advice, you bet.